Hey YouTube, I'm back. Welcome to my lounge room. It has been a little bit of a red hot minute. My computer had a bit of a meltdown. There was something wrong with the hard drive, but she's back, she's up and running. So that means I'll be getting my mug back on here on YouTube a lot more regularly with my running updates and my progress when it comes to the Fiona Legacy runs this year. First up, thank you to everyone that's donated. We've raised $900. I've still got about 290 days to go to meet all of my goals when it comes to the long distance runs, so thank you. Everything will be funneled directly into the Love Your Sister Foundation, which is here to raise awareness about cancer and to raise funds for cancer research, so thank you. If you've been following me on my other social webby, Instagrammy, Facebooky things, you'll be pretty updated to my progress. I'm actually headed toward running my first 10-kilometre run in May, followed by 2 half marathons in July and then August. So just even saying that makes my hammies cramp, and if I actually listen really closely, they kind of do this whimper screaming thing going, oh my God, you're such an asshole. I've also had a few requests to detail all the runs and the dates that I'm doing, because a few of you actually want to run with me in support, which is awesome. But I actually think most of you just kind of want to watch Jabba the Hutt just crawl over the finish line. So whatever actually floats your boat, that is cool. I will make sure I get those details out to everybody over the next few days. Okay, so the Sunday just gone was all set to be my longest run scheduled on the training program that I've been following. It was the big 12.9 kilometre run. But I want you to know that most of the week I was actually preparing for a 12-kilometre run. So when the little app actually gave me a subtle reminder, like a push notification, well, to be completely honest, it didn't feel like a subtle reminder at all to get 12.9k. It actually felt like I was being bent over and the spiky end of a pineapple was being inserted into my anus. But when it gave me that reminder, I was actually enjoying a really nice, refreshing glass of beer because it was a really hot day and it was basically just falling into my mouth. I mean, we were at our venue and we were on call if any of the staff needed us, but they were really under control. So I thought it was probably a real good idea to do some quality control of some of the new beers that we have on tap, and they were good. And I did just say they, and that does mean plural. You know, Fufi and my big sister Kirsty actually had this running gag about that type of incident. And anyone that's been on a diet or a training regime, you know what I'm talking about. You've been doing really, really well, you've been eating well, you've been off the booze, and then bang, you sit down and you're just going to have one wee pot, and that one wee pot turns into 5 wee pots, and then you start convincing yourself, if I've got 2 pots in either hand, then that constitutes for me having a really balanced diet. We call it a pause. So that means you can be in the throes of a juice diet for 5 days. You can literally push pause on the proverbial button, so to speak, have a few Chardonnays, then press play the next day, and you're back on the diet again. And it actually never happened because time paused. And you know, that was funny when it was just between my sisters and I, but there's a big difference here. I'm kind of exposing my life change here and my mission to run all of my late sister-in-law's races in just a 12-month period. So I'm thinking I've kind of got to get rid of this old pesky pause button, because you'll all know. But I think most importantly, the lactic acid in my quads and my hamstrings know the very next day when I try to venture out for the biggest run of my life. Literally feeling like something's gonna snap and your left ventricle's gonna pop, and that's me just putting my undies on. And doing the old I'll pause you later, it just isn't cutting it. So let's just say that my run actually didn't happen on Sunday morning, but I altered my day to Monday morning and I hit the road with a new, renewed energy. I had some good hydration. Well, I had hydration. And I actually ran my fastest ever 10-kilometer run. I had to walk the final 2.9K because I was just destroyed, but I did it. I did the distance. I felt pretty good, and I'm really proud of myself. I'm kind of amazed at this, frankly. This week my program's about picking up my speed as part of my endurance training, so I'll definitely keep you guys posted there with that progress. Also guys, if you want to throw a few coins into the Fiona Legacy runs, the link will actually be in the description below. Again, all of that money raised is going directly into the Love Your Sister Foundation to keep on raising awareness about cancer and to keep raising funds for cancer research. Finally guys, if anyone out there has any tips regarding nutrition or supplements, just could you let me know in the comments below, because this ain't just 5-kilometer runs anymore, that's for sure, and it would be fantastic for you guys out there that have done this before to give me some advice. Considering I'm only 22 days in my mission, I have a hell of a lot to learn. So that's it from me. Welcome to my really messy, crowded lounge room. Love and light to you all. I will promise that I will see you later in the week with a progress update. Anyway, so here's cheers to you. Let go of the pauses and have a fantastic day. Cheers. Have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic day.